Hello, Gemini. Hope you guys are keeping well. We are going to get you a love reading here, and we're going to first get you an oracle message using the animal spirit, and I'll be referring to the guidebook to read it out to you, and then we'll get you some tarot. And with the tarot, we're going to basically be looking at your person's feelings for you and the connection and how they're seeing you in the present moment and any kind of actions that they plan on taking towards this connection with you. All right, so please only take what resonates. Just leave the rest if it doesn't fit your story. It may not be your reading. So Gemini, let's see what we have for your animal spirit card. All right. Okay, we've got octopus. So we've got some water energy showing up here for you. We're going to refer to the book here, so bear with me while I pull this particular card up. And I'll read it out to you there. There may be some messages that might resonate for you. And this is an energy that either yourself or whoever you're dealing with or the connection could be in this particular personality. So with that being said, Gemini, this is water energy. So the key words here are reaching, yearning, lacking boundaries, and direction. The octopus signifies a wonderfully perceptive mind paired with a lack of healthy boundaries. Unfortunately, this results in well-intended but messy relationships. The octopus entwines itself into other people's business and shares their own without restraint. They believe that's what it means to be close. If you notice after spending time with someone that you feel drained or uneasy, the essence of octopus is at play. Begin to establish healthy boundaries. Be patient and firm. It may be a very old habit to change. Okay, so this personality, when it's in balance, talks about being interested, engaged, and intelligent. And when this energy is out of balance, it's needy, clingy, lacks courage. And to bring this energy into balance, it talks about having space to oneself, talk therapy. Okay. So there's something here about lacking boundaries. There's something about feeling drained or uneasy in the presence of somebody with this personality, or this could be yourself. So take that as it resonates. And we're going to now grab, pardon me, the tarot messages. So let's see. Interesting. All right, so Gemini, let's see your person, whoever, and you don't have to be in a relationship with this person. It could just be whoever you're connecting with or who you're thinking of. Okay, so let's take a look at this person's feelings for you and this connection. Okay, Gemini, what are your person's feelings? All right, let's see your person's feelings, Gemini. How does this person feel? I think I saw another one flip over. No? Okay. So first card is the Empress. We've got Taurus, Libra energy showing up here as the first card in their feelings. And this is a major arcana. So these are deep feelings. These are feelings of nurturing. This is an energy also of, not chasing, attracting. Very attractive, very creative. So this person is feeling a lot of love, a lot of abundance, but they're feeling like they know their worth. And don't worry about the gender, it's just an energy. We're going to pull all the cards and then we'll get this explained here. Let's see, more in their feelings. Wow, Hermit reverse, Virgo energy. Okay. Interesting. Let's get more. Wow, the Sun. Another major arcana. So we've got 3 major arcanas in their feelings. That's pretty significant. Pardon me. Not sure if I said that. So that's Libra, Taurus, Virgo, and Leo. I don't know if you can even see these cards. You know what I'm going to do? Bear with me here, you guys. I'm going to set it up like this. All right. Okay, let's pull how they're seeing you. How are they seeing Gemini? Oh, okay, this one did like a huge flip around. It did land in reverse. So Ace of Cups. This is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Okay. Interesting. Let's get more. How they're seeing Gemini. Okay. So we've got Seven of Cups and the Page of Cups. This one did land in reverse, but when I first pulled it out, it was upright, so I'm taking that upright. Lots of love in their feelings, or how they're seeing you is very cup oriented. So there's a lot of emotions, a lot of water energy. Let's get the actions that they are planning on taking towards you. This one wanted to come out. Ace of Wands. Okay, we've got the King of Pentacles, so Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. We've got some fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Let's get more on the actions this person plans on taking towards you, Gemini. Page of Wands, more fire energy. Okay, so bottom of the deck, the Tower. Wow. With the Knight of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, and we've got Scorpio here. Okay, we'll grab a few more cards at the end for a potential outcome. Right now, there's something very unexpected, something shocking even could have occurred. Wow, you could be up in your head about some sort of major shift in this dynamic or in feelings, somebody's feelings here. So Gemini, what I'm seeing, this person in their particular feelings, they recognize your worth and they recognize their own worth. This is somebody who's very nurturing, very caring, very motherly, and they don't have to actually be a parent, but this is somebody who likes to take care of other people. They like to share what they have. They like to create experiences that make people feel comfortable and welcome. And they're feeling in their energy that they also see you in this same kind of light. So they do see you as somebody who has all this potential to be the Empress. And doesn't matter about gender, it's just an energy of taking care of others, but also recognizing your worth, knowing how to create beautiful experiences and beautiful moments in life. And in their feelings, they want to be the Empress. They want to show up for you in this way, whether it's a masculine or feminine energy. They're showing up wanting to really nurture the connection. Now, the Hermit in reverse. This person with the Hermit in reverse could be telling me that there was something here that might have been like, this person may have kept some sort of information to themselves, or there could have been a held back energy where they were trying to distance themselves in their feelings. They feel like you make them very happy. You make them feel completely understood and seen. With the Sun card, they do feel a lot of joy, a lot of happiness in your presence. A child could be involved here, or that could just be something that maybe the two of you have discussed, or something that this person would want in the future. Maybe a child with you to be the mother or father of your child. Now, something here with the Hermit in reverse, usually the Hermit upright talks about meditation, time spent alone, wisdom, enlightenment after a very difficult journey. Now, because it's in reverse with the Empress, especially, you know, the Empress creating, being someone who creates and brings things to life. When it's in reverse, it could suggest that, you know, somebody could have retreated from this connection or pulled back their energy not for self-discovery, but instead to escape, their day-to-day challenges in this connection, feeling a little bit overwhelmed, feeling like their desires to maybe build a home, build a family, build a deeper connection is not being reciprocated, or there's something here that feels unsteady. So even though they have a lot of joy in your presence, they do feel like they need to pull back their energy a little bit, and they are overwhelmed by these emotions. But spending a little bit too much time alone, this person could feel a little bit isolated from the connection. This person definitely wants to be in your presence. Now, going back to that octopus energy here, when this is out of balance, it talks about being needy, clingy. So I feel like this person, if this is their energy, this is somebody who does not want to appear to be clingy or needy. And they are very self-assured. They are very confident in their abilities, but they have this need to want to take care of you in some way. That could maybe feel a little bit overwhelming for yourself. And when we talk about the octopus being needing to be brought into balance, it did talk about having space to yourself, therapy. So whether that's you or this person, there is a need for time alone. Also having to have courage to retreat a little bit. So that's a little bit, in their feelings. It's very deep. It's all major arcana. So it is a major, deep affection, deep desire to nurture and be seen by you. And I feel like this person does understand you on a very deep level, but they are trying to give you some sort of space here. Now, how they're seeing you, Gemini, is somebody who's got a lot of deep love with the Ace of Cups, somebody who has, a lot of love to give, and they see you as somebody who they love very deeply. However, with the Ace of Cups being in reverse, it could be telling me here that this person sees you as somebody who could have a lot of options, somebody who, thinks a lot, like you're a very deep thinker. They may feel like you are a little bit confused about love, right? So even though you have this opportunity for a new beginning or something to start back up in love, unconditional love, this person is seeing you as somebody who is weighing their options in their emotions, having many choices, many fantasies to sort through. And the Ace of Cups being in reverse could also talk about them seeing you as not fully opening up to the experience of this love that this person feels for you, not wanting to maybe even go down that road. Also, being in reverse, it could be, a little bit of a signal to curb your emotions. So this person could see you protecting your emotions, maybe, only giving a little bit. They could be seeing you as a crush. They could have a very big crush on you. They see you as somebody who's very flirty, very generous, kind, creative, with dates, whether it's taking this person out. You have a lot of ideas, where to take this person, activities to do. And I feel like they see you as somebody who gives from the heart. But I feel like there's some sort of repressed emotions here with the Ace of Cups in reverse, okay? Which could, when you have repressed emotions for too long, it could make somebody feel bitter or cold. So this person sees that you have all this love to give, that you are a very kind, spiritual, creative person who has a lot of options in love, but is holding back getting really deep. And that's this Hermit in reverse. It feels like this person wants to go deep with you, but they feel like there's some sort of boundary, in their feelings that they've had to put up because they know that they can't go all the way deep in the emotional department with you. There's some sort of blockage. I feel like you give very playful energy, very, not to say surface level, but there's a almost childlike energy when discussing feelings, discussing matters of the heart here, desires, fantasies, dreams of the future. And I feel like they're seeing you as somebody who's confused about love, about what it is you really want. So I feel like they're trying not to pressure you. They're trying to give you space. Now, in the actions that this person is taking towards you, the King of Pentacles, this is somebody who is showing up as a very stable potential partner, someone who will have your back. They're loyal, they're committed, they're consistent, and they know your value. They want to be there to help you stabilize something in your life. This person is a protector. Doesn't matter about the gender, whether they're male or female, they are a protector, and they protect this connection to some regard. Now, the action that they're taking towards you, they want a new beginning. They want a new start here. They're very passionate to get something off the ground with you here. There's a lot of sexual chemistry, a lot of desire to take things to the next level where something could be stabilized, secured. And I feel like they're trying to come in lighthearted. They don't want to overwhelm you with all this passion and desire that they have, but they are making plans. They see a future with you. This is somebody who's taking action towards you in a very, like I said, lighthearted manner. You're both kind of in this page energy where you're not taking things too seriously, even though there's a strong desire to grow something here. And the King of Pentacles, this person is going to show up for you. They're not going to pressure you, but they are going to show up as a stable partner, somebody who is willing to go the distance with you. And I feel like you could be a little bit shocked by how loyal or by how serious this person can be. Let's see, Gemini, let's get you a potential outcome for this connection. I feel like they're seeing you as somebody who's closed off to love. They know you have a big heart. They know that you have a lot of love to give and that you make them feel very special with dates or communication that you send to them. They replay happy moments together, and this person can envision themselves having a family with you. Whether that's children involved or not, it's just a level of commitment that this person feels in their heart that they would like to explore. But I feel like they are pulling back a little bit in their feelings, not chasing you because they know that you have some sort of repressed emotion, some sort of confusion that you may be going through, trying to cut through the illusions of things. And with the Hermit in reverse, you know, I feel like they're not going to be waiting around for too long. Okay, this is somebody who's very wise, sitting in Empress energy. So, pardon me, they won't chase. This is somebody who knows their worth. They feel that you are somebody of value that they want to nurture this connection with, but they are not going to chase and overwhelm you, even though they have this feeling of overjoyed love for you. There's this sense of freedom when they're in your presence. It's like they feel like you're their sunshine, you're their light. You bring a lot of joy and happiness to this person, but I feel like they may know that you need some sort of time or space to really sort through the foggy emotions that you could be experiencing. So let's see, Gemini, what is the potential outcome for you and this person? Wow. Wow. Wish fulfillment. So we've got Pisces energy and we've got the Six of Swords. Sorry, did I say swords? I meant to say wands. My gosh. So we've got the Nine of Cups and the Six of Wands. It says Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and we've got Pisces energy here. So this talks about bringing attention, okay? Receiving attention, receiving acknowledgement, emotional fulfillment. So there's something here that this outcome is showing a very successful outcome. It's somebody being very pleased in their emotional department and also getting a lot of attention, coming out victorious after a difficult experience, after some sort of tension or, you know, thoughts in the mind that might have even kind of slowed down some sort of action, whether there was tension between the two of you or a battle between the two of you. I feel like somebody could have felt like one person was being a little bit selfish, liking to get a lot of attention from other people, putting their own needs first. But in the potential outcome, this does talk about a wish fulfillment, talks about success, talks about receiving a victory here, coming out on the other end of it. Let's get one more for the potential outcome. So I do see, you know, kind of a single energy here. The Nine of Cups is a single person, but they're on their way towards the Ten of Cups, which is something this person feels very passionate about. So yeah, this person could be, like I said, waiting with those investments that they've made, but the Empress doesn't wait for too long. So you got to be careful here. If you really love this person, and if you want something to if you want to commit to this, I feel like you may have to give this person a little bit of communication to express and take them out of this, because they could even feel confused with this Seven of Cups, confused by your feelings. Let's get one more for the potential outcome for you and this person. Wow, the Nine of Swords. Okay, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So this is a self-imposed prison. This is somebody feeling trapped in their own thoughts, feeling like they can't make a choice. They are not seeing the reality of something here. So, you know, in the potential outcome, this card did kind of want to flip upside down. So I'm kind of getting more so that it is in a reversal. Like, I would like to take it in a reversal. If so, could be telling me somebody is releasing themselves from holding back, not allowing yourself to feel. And I feel like that's you. They're seeing you as somebody who's kind of closed off to going all the way deep into this unconditional outpouring of love. This is an abundance of love. With the Nine of Cups and this Ace of Cups, a new beginning in love, it talks about the Ten of Cups, emotional fulfillment and abundance. So because it's in reverse, I feel like there's some sort of repressed emotions here, not allowing yourself to, you know, cut through the fog of your confusion and take things a little bit more seriously. Allow yourself to be free to feel. And I feel like this person has good intentions. This is somebody who is stable. They're reliable. They could be financially mature or successful. They could be an entrepreneur, but this is somebody who you can count on. And I feel like they're, again, very, very attracted to you. They're excited when they're in your energy, but somebody, whether it's you or them, and because this is your energy, I'm thinking it might be you. Once you release yourself from this self-imposed prison in your mind where you feel like you can't make a choice, you're obsessing over thoughts of the past, thoughts of this connection, you know, outcomes of the connection, again, with that confused, foggy energy of illusions. I feel like if you just release yourself, you will receive the Ten of Cups, your emotional fulfillment. So this person could be feeling like you might be a little bit self-serving at this time, really focused on your own things that have mentally drained you, mentally plagued you over the years. It could have been something that you're dealing with that this person knows about and is trying to be supportive. So I feel like the potential outcome is to free yourself from this self-imposed prison, to allow yourself the victory of love, to allow yourself to feel this Ace of Cups. Okay, the Moon. You have a lot of fears, a lot of doubts. This is Cancer, Pisces energy. You feel like you have to hide your true feelings, but also there's a hidden energy here of fear, self-doubt, deep emotions that maybe you're afraid to face. So I feel like this is really, Gemini, in your hands here. The Knight of Wands, okay, this person may see you as somebody who's a little bit in and out of their life, a little bit inconsistent, a little bit of, you know, playboy, playgirl kind of energy, very attractive, very beautiful inside and out, very passionate about life, a go-getter, but they feel like they want to have a more stable connection here. Okay, so hopefully that makes sense for you there. And again, with this octopus card, I'm just going to repeat it again. The octopus signifies a wonderfully perceptive mind. So you are a very deep intellectual thinker, okay? Paired with a lack of healthy boundaries, okay? And these are these are the boundaries. Like, you may be having so many thoughts, so many emotional cups to sort through, that you're getting lost in the fog of emotions. You're not allowing to cut through, you know, the fog with those swords to free yourself. So I feel like this octopus energy could be something you're in right now. Okay, take it as it resonates though. Unfortunately, this results in well-intended but messy relationships, and that could cause a mess. This person being in the Hermit in reverse, you know, feeling like maybe the wisdom that they've tried to share with you is going unnoticed. The octopus intertwines itself into other people's business and shares their own without restraint. They believe that's what it means to be close. So this is kind of a contradiction to this Ace of Cups. So it says the octopus intertwines itself into other people's business and shares their own without restraint. So I feel like, you know, you may be deflecting, you may be talking about or thinking about other people's connections, comparing your connection to somebody else's connection, something there. And then they believe that's what it means to be close. So again, I feel like there's some sort of surface level connection here, not allowing somebody to go deeper. And it says, if you notice after spending time with someone that you feel drained or uneasy, the essence of octopus is at play. So if you're feeling drained by this person, there is some sort of drained energy here, but this is a self-imposed prison. It's a self-sacrificing, not allowing yourself to free yourself of this mental conflict. So I feel like this person does not drain you. I feel like they're very respectful. They're very aware to give you space. But if somebody in your life is like feeling that way, or makes you feel that way, you need to detach perhaps. Or maybe you have a fear that this person, who could be a water sign, that they could potentially, if you commit to them, you know, that they could maybe drain you in the future. Or maybe you feel like you can't meet some sort of expectations. There's something here about needing to establish healthy boundaries, being patient and firm, because you may have some sort of old habit that you need to change here, not letting somebody get too close. Okay, so Gemini, I hope that helped you in some way. You could be dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Really, it could be anybody. Libra, Taurus, Virgo, Leo, all the water signs, Capricorn, all the signs are here, you guys. Mostly everybody but your own sign is here, other than Libra and Gemini. Okay, so that's what I have for you. You could be dealing with a water sign, heavy Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This person means well, okay? This is somebody who is willing to invest, willing to put the hard work to show you that their love is genuine. So this person definitely has good intentions, okay? I hope that helped you, and I will see you guys soon.